Think about the last movie you watched. The music swelled, the hero made a choice, and for 2 hours, you felt everything. Fear, hope, suspense, victory. But here's the question most people never ask. While you were watching the story, what was the story watching in you? Welcome to Mysterious Encounters. Tonight, we investigate the hidden relationship between film and the subconscious mind. Because movies may not just entertain us, they may program us. Your conscious mind is logical. It analyzes information. It questions what it hears. But the subconscious mind works very differently. It speaks in symbols, images, emotion, and repetition. This is the exact same language used by dreams, and it's also the language used by cinema. When a filmmaker shows you a dark hallway, a ticking clock, a rising heartbeat in the soundtrack, your subconscious reacts immediately, long before your conscious mind processes what's happening. Psychologists have known for decades that visual storytelling bypasses many of the brain's normal filters, which means when you watch a film, your mind becomes highly receptive, almost hypnotic. Think about how we watch movies. Lights dim, sound surrounds us. Attention narrows to a single screen. In psychological terms, this creates something known as a trance state. Your brain shifts toward alpha and theta waves, the same frequencies associated with meditation, dreaming, and deep suggestion. In other words, watching a movie can put the brain into the same mental state used in hypnosis. And in that state, emotional messages penetrate deeper. Ideas become memorable, symbols become powerful, and narratives shape the way we see reality. This is why movies can inspire people, scare them, or change the way they think about the world. But it also raises a deeper question. What messages are actually being embedded in these stories? Many films follow patterns that are thousands of years old. Carl Jung called them archetypes. The hero, the shadow, the mentor, the awakening. These patterns appear again and again in stories because they resonate with the human psyche. But filmmakers often layer additional symbolism beneath the surface. Pyramids, eyes, mirrors, dream worlds. Movies like Inception, The Matrix, and They Live openly question reality itself. Others, like The Cabin in the Woods, reveal a hidden system controlling events behind the scenes. Are these simply creative ideas, or reflections of deeper philosophical questions about control, perception, and human consciousness? The answer may depend on how closely we're willing to look. There is another force that shapes the subconscious mind: repetition. The more often we see an idea, the more familiar it becomes. And the more familiar something feels, the more believable it appears. This is why certain themes appear repeatedly in film and television. Technological futures, artificial intelligence, hidden organizations controlling events, apocalyptic scenarios. Over time, these repeated narratives begin to shape expectations about the real world. Not because audiences consciously believe them, but because the subconscious mind remembers patterns. None of this means that movies are secret mind control devices. Filmmakers are artists. Writers explore ideas that fascinate them. Directors experiment with symbolism and emotion. But storytelling has always been powerful. From ancient myths around firelight to modern blockbusters on massive screens, stories shape how humans interpret reality. They influence what we fear, what we believe, and what we imagine is possible. Which means the real power of film may not lie in hidden messages, but in the extraordinary ability of stories to enter the subconscious mind. So the next time you sit down to watch a movie, ask yourself a question. Are you simply watching the story? Or is the story quietly shaping the way you see the world? Because every image, every symbol, every narrative leaves an imprint, and the screen may be doing more than entertaining us. It may be speaking directly to the deepest parts of the mind.